So Fly Me to the Moon has finally released in theaters, and I just checked it out on the big screen in theaters. So let's go ahead and discuss this film. Let's get into the review. Let's go. Fly Me to the Moon is a new romance comedy film directed by Greg Berlanti that stars Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum in a typical NASA Apollo 11 film, which we've seen plenty of times in the past, with a slight twist to it, where we see Channing Tatum playing Cole Davis, who was one of the leads at NASA during the Cold War, at least inside of this film, and then Scarlett Johansson's character, Kelly Jones, comes in to come work for NASA and is basically the head of the marketing department for NASA. So we get this blend here of a race to the moon type of film mixed with a heavy marketing film, and how marketing was a big part of America winning the Cold War during that time. Now, another slight twist inside of this film is that they adopted the popular conspiracy theory that America faked the moon landing. Now, they pretty much put their spin on this conspiracy theory inside of this film, where we see their take on if that happened, how it could have or would have happened, which was one of the main reasons why I wanted to witness this film. Now, they even touched on key parts of this conspiracy theory, such as Stanley Kubrick potentially being involved. They make a little poke at that inside of this film, which I definitely enjoyed. But more importantly than just the concept of this film, we also get a solid cast in here all the way around, not just with our two lead actors, but also Woody Harrelson being one of the main actors inside of this film, who does a great job. He's playing a government agent who is kind of pushing for the faking of the moon landing inside of this movie, and he was an entertaining comedic aspect added to this film. Now, you get a great sense of Americana inside of this film, which you don't really see very often. That kind of ended in like the 90s for American movies. You hardly get to see it unless you go see, Top Gun Maverick or a film like that. But yeah, plaster over this entire film, America in your face, big USA flags everywhere, which I definitely appreciated, considering the fact that I'm an American myself. So why wouldn't I appreciate that inside of a film, right? And I gotta say, the comedy here was actually decent at times. I had a great amount of laughs along with a majority of the audience that I watched this film with. They seemed to have an enjoyable time for the most part with this film. And I gotta say, Scarlett Johansson was definitely the best part of this entire movie. She always aces every single role she plays. And when it comes to her character, Kelly Jones, inside of this film, she actually has a real depth there, where there's layers to her character and a lot more to discover that this film lets you in on. And while Channing Tatum is a main part of this film, for the most part, the movie is centered around her character. And overall, this is a solid film to go see at the theaters. Let's go ahead and drop the official rating for Fly Me to the Moon. I'm going to go ahead and give Fly Me to the Moon a 7 out of 10. It gets the 7 out of 10. A solid, good film. It's good, but not great. There is enjoyable moments here and good redeemable qualities about this movie. I would recommend you go check this out at a matinee price instead of at a full price. And if you needed a rom-com fix at the theater, this is definitely not the worst one to go see. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts on Fly Me to the Moon down in the comment section down below. If you don't know what we do here on Demigod ENT, we do film and TV reactions and reviews. If you're interested in any of this movie-based content, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.